Imagine, if you will, a Christmas Eve where the jingle bells toll not in celebration but in fear. Picture a town, once vibrant and alive with holiday cheer, now enveloped in an eerie quietness. The twinkling fairy lights that once danced merrily on rooftops now flicker ominously, casting long, ghastly shadows that creep across the snow-covered streets. The colorful ornaments adorning the towering Christmas tree in the town square, once symbols of joy and unity, now seem to hang in grim anticipation of the horror that's yet to unfold. The joyful carols that typically fill the air are replaced by an unsettling silence. The only sounds are the distant tolling of the church bell and the harsh whispers of the wind as it rustles through the barren trees. On this night, the town is not filled with joy and laughter, but a deafening silence that whispers tales of terror. In the heart of this silent town, a tale has been passed down, a tale of a Christmas ghost. Let's delve into this tale, one that sends shivers down the spine of every townsperson, young and old alike. This isn't your typical Christmas story filled with merriment and cheer. No, this is a tale cloaked in mystery and dread, a tale of a specter that casts a chilling shadow over the joyous season. Picture, if you will, a phantom, its form barely discernible against the snowy backdrop of a quiet Christmas Eve. Its appearance is as chilling as the winter wind itself, a swirling vortex of frosty mist, carrying with it an aura of frigid despair. Yet, its most striking feature is its eyes, two glowing orbs as cold as ice and as piercing as the northern star, seeming to bore into the very soul of its onlookers. The ghost's haunting wails echo through the silent night, a mournful lament that freezes the blood in your veins. It's a sound that once heard will forever be etched into your memory, a chilling reminder of the spectral visitor that haunts the Christmas Eve. The cries carry with them a bone-chilling warning, a foreboding message of impending doom. The consequences of its visit are as chilling as its spectral form. For the ghost doesn't merely scare, it seeks revenge. Each Christmas Eve, the ghost visits a home, chosen seemingly at random. The next morning, the home is found abandoned, as if the occupants had fled in the dead of night. The only trace of them, a single frost-covered bauble hanging ominously from their Christmas tree. The tale of the Christmas ghost isn't one to warm the heart. It's a tale that turns the festive season into a time of fear and apprehension. It's a reminder that not all Christmas stories are filled with joy and cheer, but some carry a chilling message that lurks in the shadows. As the legend goes, the ghost visits every Christmas Eve, seeking revenge, turning merriment into pure dread. In the eerie silence, the door creaks open and a figure steps out, oblivious of the horror that awaits. The night is as dark as a raven's feather, the moon hiding behind a veil of clouds. Our protagonist, let's call him John, steps out into the cold December night, a shiver running down his spine. John is an ordinary man with an ordinary life, but tonight, his world is about to be turned upside down. He's unknowingly stepped onto a path that will lead him straight into the chilling presence of the Christmas ghost. As he walks down the snow-covered street, the wind howls like a wolf in the distance, carrying with it a sense of unease that makes the hairs on the back of his neck stand on end. His breath fogs up in the cold air as he quickens his pace, a sense of dread slowly creeping into his mind. Something doesn't feel right tonight. The usual hum of the city is eerily quiet, the silence only broken by the distant jingle of Christmas bells, a haunting melody that seems to echo from nowhere. The Christmas decorations that once brought joy and warmth now seem sinister and foreboding. The twinkling lights flicker erratically, casting long, monstrous shadows that dance ominously on the snow. John can't shake off the feeling of being watched, the sensation of unseen eyes boring into him, making him feel like a mouse being stalked by a cat. He shrugs it off, attributing it to his imagination running wild. But then, he hears it. A soft whisper, like the rustling of dry leaves, carrying a bone-chilling message. You're not alone. His heart pounds in his chest like a drum, his fear palpable in the icy air. He quickens his pace, but the whisper follows him, growing louder, closer. Unbeknownst to him, the Christmas ghost was closer than he could ever imagine. It lurked in the shadows, watching, waiting, its icy breath sending a shiver down his spine. The stage was set for an encounter that would change John's life forever. The unfortunate encounter was just about to begin. A chilling wind blows, the bells toll, and there, in the flickering street light, stands the Christmas ghost. A figure draped in spectral white, its eyes glowing like two burning embers in the dark. a sight that strikes terror into the heart of anyone who dares to look upon it. This is no ordinary phantom but a ghost that carries with it the cold chill of 1,000 winter nights. Its presence is an omen, a harbinger of dread. It appears only on Christmas Eve, a twisted parody of holiday cheer. The echo of its chains, a grim carol that replaces the jovial tunes of the season. The spectral figure stands under the dim glow of the street lamp, its silhouette appearing to dance in the harsh wind. Suddenly, it moves, each step purposeful and heavy, echoing ominously against the cobblestone street. Its chains drag behind, leaving a trail of frost in its wake. The character, a man once merry and bright, is now a trembling shadow of his former self. His heart pounds in his chest like a drum, his breath comes out in ragged gasps, and his eyes are wide with terror. An icy dread seeps into his very soul as he watches the ghost approach. The world around him seems to slow, the chilling wind, the tolling bells, the flickering streetlight, all fading away until there's only him and the ghost. He tries to move, to run, but his feet are rooted to the spot. He's a deer caught in the headlights, paralyzed by fear. The ghost stops, its burning gaze piercing through him. It raises a bony finger pointing directly at him. A guttural sound escapes its lips, a wail that sends shivers down his spine. The sound echoes through the empty streets, a haunting reminder of the terror he's facing. Frozen in fear, he could only watch as the ghost approached, its wails echoing in the silent night. As the first rays of Christmas Day pierce the darkness, the ghost vanishes, leaving behind a town forever changed. In the quiet hush of dawn, the town emerges from its night of terror, forever scarred by the chilling encounter. Homes once filled with the laughter of loved ones now sit in eerie silence, a grim testament to the power of the Christmas ghost. Our protagonist, once a beacon of Christmas joy and cheer, is now a shell of his former self. The jovial spark in his eyes has been replaced by a haunted look, a constant reminder of the spectral visitor who turned his world upside down. His fate, forever intertwined with the ghost, is a stark reminder of the thin line that separates joy from fear. The town's reaction to the night's events is a mix of disbelief and dread. The once sleepy town is now wide awake, its residents too afraid to close their eyes for fear of what lies in the shadows. The Christmas ghost, once a mere legend, has become their terrifying reality. The merry carols and festive decorations now serve as a chilling backdrop to a tale of horror and despair. The lasting impact of the Christmas ghost's visit is profound. It's not just a story of one man's encounter with a ghost, but a tale that has shaken an entire community. The ghost's haunting presence has forever tainted the town's Christmas spirit. Every Christmas Eve, as the town lights dim and the night draws in, the residents are reminded of the terror that once visited them. As the days turn into weeks, and weeks into months, the town slowly begins to heal. But the scars of that fateful Christmas Eve remain, a chilling reminder of the terror that lurks in the shadows. The Christmas ghost, now a part of the town's lore, serves as a chilling reminder of the dark side of Christmas. As the town wakes to the light of Christmas Day, they are greeted not by the joy of the season, but by a chilling reminder of the terror that visits every Christmas Eve.